Texas has hired a new baseball coach, and it happens to be from an in-state rival, now conference rival, and it's the same fella who acted very offended on Monday night. He was Texas A&M's coach at the time when he was even asked about the Texas job. His name is Jim Schlossnagle. He went viral Monday night because of the way he reacted to this reporter's question. Then he went viral again because in the hindsight, oh, buddy, he didn't handle that well at all. This is Monday night after Tennessee beats Texas A&M to win the College World Series. Jim Schlossnagle, understand, this guy we now know was less than 24 hours away from being named the next Texas coach. He was asked about the Texas job Monday night. Here's how that interaction went down.
Coach, with respect to the difficult outcome tonight, but with the rumors circulating today about a specific job opening, what do you have to say about your future in Aggieland?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty selfish of you to ask me that question, to be honest with you. But I left my family to be the coach at Texas A&M. I took the job at Texas A&M to never take another job again, and that hasn't changed in my mind. And that's unfair to talk about something like that. That'd be like you asking Montgomery if he's going to sign in the draft. But I understand you got to ask the question, but I gave up a big part of my life to come take this job, and I've poured every ounce of my soul in this job, and I've given this job every single ounce I can possibly give it. Let's write that.
Coach, thank you.
All right. You can't handle that any worse. And that's even if
Come on,
you don't
Schlossnagle. What the hell?
That's even if you don't even know what you're going to do about the Texas job when those words are coming out of your mouth. The subsequent reporting, okay, less than 24 hours after that man said that, he was named the new head coach at Texas. And the subsequent reporting is that he agreed to this weeks ago.
Yeah, we knew it was the storyline going into the game.
He has known for weeks he is leaving Texas A&M after this season ends, whenever it ends, to be the next head coach at Texas. And yet he said those things when asked about it on Monday night. It's just crazy. Like, why are you talking about, I took this job to never take another job, when you know you're taking another job tomorrow? Like, why would you even say that? Like, you ready for this? This is all the guy had to do. Listen, I respect the question. I understand why you have to ask it. But on a night like tonight where I've got a clubhouse filled with heartbroken young men, I just prefer to keep the focus on this game, this team, those players for now. There, we're done.
Mm-hmm.
There's not going to be a follow-up question because it's all, for the most part, local media, and they're not trying to argue with you in a press conference setting. You just say, now's not the time to talk about it. I've got a clubhouse full of heartbroken men who just lost, on the biggest stage some of them will ever play on. And I'm just really eager to get back and be with them. And tonight I'd like to focus to be on this team and those players. Boom. It's it. Just and then tomorrow do whatever it is you're going to do. But if you do that, there is no scenario where I'm talking about you on Wednesday. There is no scenario where people are criticizing you the way that they are. If you just say something different than what you actually said. The people who are going to be mad at you for leaving one rival for another, like those people are going to be mad no matter how you do it. But people like me, we don't care. I don't care what job you have. In fact, like I look at this man's career a lot like I look at anybody else's career. Sometimes in sports, we get it a little twisted up like, well, he should be more. Most of these people approach their careers the same way you and I and everybody else approach our careers. We take the best job we can get. We do it as well as we can do it. And if we're fortunate enough to get presented with other opportunities, we look at them as well. And sometimes we take them and sometimes we don't. But at the end of the day, we're always trying to do what's best for us, best for our family, and best for blah, blah, blah. So I would never criticize in a vacuum somebody leaving one job for another job. But to do it like this, to act offended by the question, to act like the reporter who was just doing their job was out of place, and then to say stupid things like, I left my family to come here, and when I took this job, I took it to never take another job, and nothing's changed. Dude, yes, something has changed. You have already agreed to take another job, the Texas job, and you're doing it tomorrow. I just, for the life of me, cannot understand how what I assume is an otherwise intelligent guy how you could not be better prepared for that moment. You know, win or lose, somebody's going to bring this up to you. All right. And you got to be able to answer it in a reasonable way. Be quick with it. No comment it. There's a million things he could have done better than what he actually did. But the way he handled that, it was just poorly done. And to act like a fellow professional is out of line when they so clearly wasn't, that just adds to it as well. So Jim Schlossnagle, he's been taking a beating over the past 24 hours, really 48 at this point. And I don't blame the folks who are beating on him a little bit. He did mishandle this entire situation and just said some stupid stuff he didn't need to say.
The Gary Parrish Show, live weekdays at 10 a.m.